A lot of people say this dog looks like an Ewok. A lot of people murder their spouses too. Both of those things are equally bad. Because when you don't show heroes their proper respect, society descends into murder, anarchy, recycling, and orgies. This is the Karatsu that blew the dog whistle on Bernie Madoff, and this is American Dog Hero.
You're a real American dog.
Obviously, I knew Beric went after Madoff, but he always told me that he lost his eye when he got hit by a car. One day, we were walking along the East River, and I noticed he looked nervous. He said, "I didn't get hit by a car. That monster put a $10 million hit on my head." When you owe the amount that I do to Sally Mae, sometimes you have thoughts you're not proud of.
Beric was an intern at Bernie L. Madoff Investments and Securities in the spring of 1999. Within a week, he became convinced that his boss was defrauding his investors. He alerted a man named Harry Marcopolis by taking a piece of Bernie Madoff's stationery, bringing it to his feet, and urinating on it. Marcopolis alerted the Security and Exchange Commission, but no one listened.
I was an intern the same time Beric was. The Wall Street life can be very intoxicating, and I was buying in. One day I was fucking a hooker made out of cocaine on a pile of money, and Beric stopped me. He told me the boss was running a pyramid scheme, and if I didn't wise up, I'd go to jail with him. I adopted him on the spot.
Beric was frustrated by the SEC's refusal to look into his information, but he wasn't willing to let sleeping dogs lie. When he graduated from Wharton College, he took a low-level position inside the company so that he could feed information to Marcopolis for the next 8 years.
When dogs have worms, they tend to drag their butts on the floor. So just think of a Ponzi scheme as a worm, and Bernie Madoff's face is the floor in this case.
Beric does not give up on anything. He's been trying to make love to the same pillow for 18 years. No orgasms, still bangs the living hell out of it every day.
After years of failure with the SEC, Beric barked up a new tree. He decided to convince some of Madoff's investors to withdraw $7 billion from the company, and they couldn't cover it. Then Bernie Madoff had a closed-door meeting with his sons, and then they turned him in to the feds. Madoff's been trying to kill Beric ever since.
Beric would definitely trade in his other eye for whatever he thought was worth it, like to fight some kind of injustice or to get 2 eyes.
When the first reports broke about Bernie Madoff, it said that he had stolen $65 billion. They later downgraded that number to a net of $17 billion. What happened to that other $48 billion? Now, I'm not saying that it was aliens, because it was the Bermuda Triangle.
That is the story of Beric, the dog that stuck into one of history's worst crooks. Some heroes are born, some are made, and some simply recognize their moment in history. Beric was one of those 3 types of heroes, but with fur.
You're a real American dog.
Oh dang, I just thought about the Liberty Bell. Here it comes.